Today I am going to talk about a very important. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Lucknowi Nawab in Korea, and today I have Chongwon TV.
Oh, Swaha! Nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you guys. So today I am going to talk about a very important topic, and that is why Koreans think that India is a dangerous country to travel. So let me ask some questions from a Korean itself and find out what is the reason.
Yeah, let's find out what is the reason.
Okay, so Chongwon, do you want to travel to India?
Yes, I want to travel because I love another country's culture and I want to explore many cities as much as I can. But the problem is my family.
Why?
Yesterday, my brother searched about the traveling India, and he found out that India is very dangerous because he watched the video on the YouTube.
So did he watch the videos of Koreans telling about India, or did he watch videos from any other person, like any other person from a different nationality?
He watched that Korean people are telling the
Oh.
talk about India.
So what do you think that what Koreans tell about India, that India is a dangerous country? Do you think India is really a dangerous country?
I don't think it's really dangerous, but I asked to all of my friends, and some says, oh, it's a little bit dangerous, and some say, oh no, Mumbai is totally safe. So everyone has different opinion, but for sure every country is the same. Even like Africa, Latin America, USA,
Yeah, exactly.
they are also a little bit risky too.
Yes. So, when someone told you about if India was a dangerous place, that person was a Korean or an Indian?
Mostly Korean.
Mostly Korean. And
Yeah.
did you ask them if they ever visited India before?
I think 70 or 80% people,
They did not.
did not.
Right?
did
So
it.
that is the main problem, I think. People don't travel to India, but they just have some kind of stereotype that India is a dangerous country. Why? Because they just watch some videos where people say about India being a dangerous country to travel alone. Of course, I don't say that India is a very safe country, but that being said, just stereotyping and telling people that, oh, India is a very dangerous country, you shouldn't visit India. Why do you want to visit India? Why? Why out of all the countries, India? There are people who ask questions like this. So I think it is more of a stereotype, according to me, of course. But if you ask them if they have actually visited India, they will say no, most of them. I have seen videos. What do they do is they travel in sleeper class of train, and they say, okay, that person was looking at me, that person was staring at me, that person just came inside and sat on my seat. So why do they find these kind of problems? Have you ever thought, like, why do they face these kind of problem?
I don't know. I think in India, people are very curious about other countries' person. So whenever they see a foreigner, they are very curious and
Yeah.
want to ask many questions. I think it's a good hospitality. 그게
Yes.
좋은 거죠,
Yes,
hospitality.
yes.
Hospitality, right?
Yeah, I think many of us who have never seen foreigners in India, most of the people. So whenever we see some foreigner in our country, we are so happy, oh, this person has visited our country. So many of us want to talk to that person, want to know why they have visited India and why out of all the countries India, and how do they find India. So not always you will find bad people around you.
I think you must have to study about other country before you actually go to that country. So then there will be less problem, I guess.
Yeah.
So can you tell me some tips while traveling in India?
Okay, so there are a lot of things which one should take care while traveling in India. First of all, be ready for the culture shock, because if in Korea you see things like everything is perfect, everything is going according to time, people follow time, but India people might not follow time. So if you say 9 in India, you should expect that person reaching at 9:30, like at least 30 minutes late. So this is something which is like a culture shock for people who are traveling to India or are in India for any kind of work. So I'm not sure if you have faced any pickpocket in Korea. Have you ever faced? No,
No,
right?
no.
No. So you might face pickpocket cases in India, especially in Delhi, in Chandni Chowk. Even like my father lost his phone. Someone just picked it out from his pocket and he did not know. So there are cases, so you need to be careful. So don't keep a lot of cash with you when you're traveling. Just have a card.
That's also happened in Europe too.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so many of the people I have seen, like when they're traveling to India, what they do is just go and stay in areas like which are cheap. Like for example, in Delhi, they will go and stay in Paharganj. This area is a bit cheaper in comparison to other areas. So in this kind of areas, you might find people who who want to fool you around or take a lot of money from you and tell you wrong things. So that can be dangerous. So it's better to spend some money and stay in a area which is safer.
So any tips when you visit the temple place?
In India, there are a lot of religions, so you have to follow those rules according to that religion. For example, if you're visiting a Hindu temple, then you have to take off your slippers outside the temple. So if you enter with the slippers, then people will get angry at you. And in the name of religion, there are many people who might scam you, so be aware of that. So also there are a lot of things like people might charge you more money when you're taking a taxi because you're a foreigner. That might happen. And I think, to be honest, it might happen with you in any other country. It even happened with me in
Even happened with
Korea.
me. With Korea.
Yes, the taxi driver took me from a longer route.
Yeah.
So that might happen because you're a foreigner. So it's not like that it will only happen in India. So I think instead of stereotyping that India is a dangerous place and you might find people like this, you just need to accept it the way it is and accept the culture shock and be careful while traveling. Try not to hang out too late at the night during the night. So by just keeping these things in your mind, I think you can skip all the scams which might happen with you in India and you can travel safely in India.
But and one thing I don't understand is when you search the traveling to India in Korean on the YouTube, all you can find is, wow, don't go there, it's very dangerous. But actually there is some really good video as well, like traveling India and exploring the cities. I have watched that kind of video too, but I hope that kind of good video can get more view.
Yeah,
than
even
bad videos.
I just pray that people show more good things about India rather than bad things about India. And I think it depends on the person. Like you might try to focus on the bad things sometimes, so to show that this is not good. Even if I want to show, I am showing about Korea, right? But I can also portray a bad image of Korea. But I'm not doing that. I'm showing good things about Korea. It doesn't mean that bad things have not happened with me in Korea, right? So maybe you can ignore those little things which might not be so important for you, and you think that this can happen in any other country. So just saying that yes, this happens in India, I think that is like stereotyping, because even in America, if you go, there are hundreds of cases coming in a day where you hear that people are killing, shooting with gun and all. So do you think America is safe?
I cannot say that.
Yeah, exactly. So that is my question. Like, if you think that India is not safe, then I think you can also relate those kind of things to other countries. Would you think that if this thing is happening in another country, would you label that country as well as unsafe?
I really wish in the future Korean people can change their mindset a little bit. And also, I hope that people can go to India more and more. So,
Yes, I agree with you. I think people should visit India and so that they can know what India is in reality than just forming views and opinions or
Yeah.
by watching videos of others, right?
yeah.
Okay, so my question is again goes back to you. Will you visit India?
I want to visit, but there is less flight ticket right now.
Yeah, right now, but maybe in future when
After
everything,
this,
yeah,
in the
everything is right.
future, if I can go there easily, then I want to visit Mumbai first because I already searched about Mumbai and I watched many videos about Mumbai. So,
What about Lucknow?
like, oh, I will go with you.
Okay.
Okay. So I
Okay.
want to go there and I want to see the sari traditional clothes
Okay.
in
Yeah.
my eyes.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for
Okay,
coming
thank
and
you.
talking about this important topic, which I think everyone should know. And yes.
Yes.
Thank you for watching our
Thank you,
video.
guys.
And subscribe to his channel, Chongwon TV, as well as to my. And I will be showing you different things about Korea, and I hope you like it. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.